Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Marvelous Mysterium. I just realized that I didn't have my VTuber up, but we're good now. We've been on quite a journey so far, but let's recap a little bit of last session. The date is August 20th, 2030. DF45 found themselves caught in a weird and scary mission set upon them by the orders of Doctor Strange, which is now causing them to be on the run from S.H.I.E.L.D. themselves. Their only ally in this moment is Agent X, who explained in a hurry that she was in fact the one to bring DF45 together with the sole purpose of killing criminals rather than allowing them due process, much to Ouroboros' disliking. Still, working together, the team evaded the cops on several occasions, stealing a family's car, and traveling the state of Washington, currently following the same trail that Agent X used to get out of the state safely, the sewers. Their target location is North Carolina to find Wiccan. For what reason, they don't know, and right now, they find themselves in a dark, dark area. And that is where we are going to begin. I'm going to describe this for you. To catch you guys up to speed, last time you had to ditch your super van and grab a poor family's minivan in order to evade the cops. And you're using the sewer system in order to get out of the state safely, and you're hoping to sort of improvise a plan after that in order to get to North Carolina. Seeing as the air traffic was too dangerous and traveling on foot is obviously too dangerous as well. What you find yourselves going into is a large iron gate that's been rusted out. And you very easily pull it open and begin to walk into the smelly waters. It's very dark down here, and you can hear like the dripping of water, and the water flow here seems to be pretty consistent. It's a subtle stream that's about, waist high. There are areas on the side of the sewers for which maintenance workers would usually walk, and that is where you guys are currently. As for your earthly possessions, I don't think we determined last time what you were going to do with those. So as we begin session, I would just pose to you all, what are you doing with all of your bags and evidence and other things that you've collected?
Taking nothing.
I'm doing the opposite, and I'm taking spare clothes, food for Whipper. I'm taking any evidence that I can carry.
Okay.
Documents.
In what fashion are you carrying it all in?
I have a backpack.
Okay, so I think that's reasonable. I assume this is the backpack that you would use for college.
Yeah, it's a big fucking backpack.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you can carry as much as you'd like within reason, obviously, but
I also have my walking stick, which I don't actually really need, but aesthetics.
Sure, yeah. Is anybody else carrying anything?
I'm getting the gun from the glove box.
Okay. You may add a gun to your inventory. If I recall correctly, I said it was a revolver?
A Glock.
A Glock. Okay. How many bullets does a Glock ammunition have? I actually don't know.
Like 12?
Alright. As long as you keep track of the ammo, you can have it. 15 rounds in a Glock 19. Okay.
Jesus,
we'll stick with that then.
Off the rip.
It's a useful tool. Could come in handy.
It's not like I need it.
Right. But you never know. Okay, so is anybody else carrying anything?
Just the maintenance tools for my arm that I would have been carrying with me.
Are you bringing any of the electronic instruments you've used so far?
I guess I'll see if there's a bag that I can stick the laptop that I pseudo-hacked.
Yeah, for convenience's sake, we'll say that you rummage around, and in the locker where it has a spare maintenance uniform, you do find a duffel bag. Okay. In that case, I'm going to transition us to a new map.
Food. I'm so sorry.
Oh, good question.
Somebody please say that they're taking food. Because dog food's not gonna do a shit.
I love dog food. What are you talking about? It tastes like chicken, but worse. All right, just me. That's fine.
I mean, we could throw stuff in a duffel bag.
Ouroboros, can you carry the food?
He will carry the food.
Well,
What are you carrying it in?
His hands.
bruh.
You can make it float.
You're just stuffing.
Yeah,
your
no,
arms.
I mean that's fair. As long as I'm pretty sure I don't need concentration in order to actually float things. Is that a concentration thing? Let me look at my sheet.
I guess it's a good qualifier. Telekinetic manipulation. Yes, it is concentration.
Okay. Well, I'd rather not be constantly concentrating on something as important as food. So I'm not going to do that.
I mean, yeah, as a reminder, Crackshot just picked up a duffel bag. The only thing in it so far is a laptop, so I'm sure that it could fit some food.
Oh, yeah. Why? Yeah, give the food to the laptop duffel bag, man.
That's what I said.
Okay, so you currently are in the possession of a bunch of like cans and prepackaged food. Not the healthiest, not the most filling, but certainly edible. Okay, with that sorted and your bags all saddled up, you head inside the sewer. Off camera, Xuhn, you mentioned to me that you had done something with a car, right?
Oh, thank you for reminding me, because I completely forgot about that. Yeah.
Is it gonna blow up?
I was going to drive the car pretty much in the opposite direction of where we sort of stopped at the sewer place. Pretty much drove it until it ran out of gas, or as far as I could get it, and then I was going to just use my extreme speed to get back.
Okay, that's easy enough to do. I'll say you're catching up with the team as they've already made their way in. And I will now transition us to the very spoopy map.
Woo.
Oh no.
Also, I have Whipper at my side at all times right now. He is on guard mode.
You got it. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
On your screen, you should see on the bottom left an area that is visible to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead and place your tokens somewhere at the bottom. If you don't want to be trudging in sewer water, put yourself somewhere on the sides.
I can fly.
Lucky you.
Bruh.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Look at this guy.
Mr. Narrator, sir.
Huh. I don't have sewer music necessarily, but yeah, that'll do. Okay. So, as you walk in and the smell of sewage begins to permeate your nose, you can tell that this area hasn't been used in a while. Man, this is really upbeat music. I'm gonna bring it back to chill. I keep flopping on it. I need something. No.
Party in the sewers.
I want to party in the sewers.
I guess this will do.
a
Sorry,
party in the
I
old
have not made up my
sewers.
mind on the music track. We're back in, okay. You find yourselves in the depths of the sewer, and as the scent begins to permeate your nose, you can't help but feel trapped in the small area. Metal pipes and stonework begin to line the walls as you work your way further in from the pipe that you entered. Very little light exists down here, which means that if you are trying to perceive something, you will have double trouble. Except in the case of Miss Blind Lady, who doesn't care.
Sometimes being blind is a perk!
So, with this newfound revelation that you need to make your way through here, you find yourself on a split path. To your right, you can see that the water flow continues in that direction. And in front of you, you can see that water flow is being directed from that area.
So I'd like to go forward up those stairs.
Slateskin, are you currently in the water?
I picked myself up.
Okay.
I'm just good like that.
It's so close to me. That's gross. You smell.
All right, and I also, you know what? As I said, I went up the stairs.
Oh. Can I? Really quick.
Uh-huh.
All right, I will not go up the stairs, apparently.
No, you're fine. I want to pick up, like, is there, like, a couple pebbles nearby?
Sure, yeah, there's sediment and debris.
Please
I'm
don't
gonna
feed
take-
Whipper pebbles.
Why was that your first thought?
My
Dog
God!
food. I was thinking about dog food. I don't know why that was my first thought.
It's not. I'm not looking for kibble. I'm looking for pebbles. Anyways,
Get your head
I'm
out of the
gonna-
gutter.
hey y'all.
Good one.
I'm gonna pick up a couple of them, and I'm going to toss a couple of them, towards the left-hand direction. And I'm going
At
to.
me?
You know what? No. In your direction, yes, but I want to get like a reverb against the walls a little bit so that I can kind of see forward a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's easy enough to do. You don't have to roll for that.
Cool.
Since this isn't a visual thing, I will just let you know, as the sort of sound reverberates and you can hear it echoing down, you can tell that there are currently 3 paths, essentially, that all lead to a chamber that goes far, far, far back into the sewer.
So they all connect,
Yes.
roughly. Okay, so, okay.
Roughly. I should say it's not exact, right? You're not,
No.
that fine-tuned with your ability. But yes, there are paths, and it seems to be like circular, cyclical.
Okay. Yeah, we can just go whichever direction. I'll just...
Rock can walk.
Rock
What?
can walk. So as you begin to walk forward, I will reveal more of this area to you. Bonk.
Whoa, I can see. Aw, it's a
Ah.
dead end.
Yeah, so you look forward and walk up the steps and sort of squint your one sort of good eye, and you can see water is definitely flowing down from this direction into the rest of the sewer, but as for a way out, not currently.
Me and Whipper are gonna jump over to the other side.
I'd like to call back. If we need to stop the flow, there's an entry pipe over here. And then walk back.
I think we should be good. But yeah, let's head this way. Might be a better bet. And I'm gonna head over this way. Whoa.
Whoa, there's like multiple ways to go.
Yeah.
Is there anything stopping us from just continuing to move?
And then we don't know what's around us. Can I have as we're like walking and creating echoes, Mr. DM sir, can I keep a listen out for anything that is not reverberating? So like another, I don't want to say human being, but like a living creature of some kind, like something that kind of muffles the echoes, essentially. heartbeats, things like that. Q, if you were talking.
I wasn't.
Not Q. Mr. Narrator is very silent.
I think he's thinking.
Why do
It
I
might
keep
hurt.
Being confused for other people.
I thought I heard her say Q too. To be
I
fair,
said Q, but I said it in a really weird
Oh.
voice.
you said it in uwu. Oh no.
I mean, do you want Uwus to speak?
You know, I think our DM's mic has broken.
Am I audible now?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, wait, it
We
sounds
changed
different.
microphones.
I don't understand what that's all about, but all right. Okay. I was trying to say that in a meta sense, I'm not going to tell you exactly where bad guys are,
Nope.
but in a sort of, spider sense, I will let you know with the reverberations if you're close to someone.
Okay.
And Mr. DM, sir, your mic got up maybe 20% louder.
I
don't know
just
if
turned
that's
it
gonna
down
affect your-
twice. If I turn it down,
Up.
Oh,
It went down. It went down,
Yeah.
but then it
Okay.
suddenly went down a lot.
yeah, like I said, there's some tuning I can do.
It's fine
Okay.
now.
It sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep heading in this direction just to kind of see what's happening.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna follow.
as I was describing, before you make your choice, I just want to let you know, the water flow going upwards seems to, and this is kind of confusing. Let me say the water flow going north goes downwards, while the water flow to the right remains on the same level.
like this?
Okay.
That's what I was just about to do. Yeah,
Or like this?
Like that.
that's the way the water's going.
Yes.
Okay. I would assume probably down then. I mean, not that it necessarily matters. Q, you pick a lane. Which one are we taking?
The burden of choice.
Yeah, I'm making.
That's
you
not
do
a
it.
direction. We flip a coin.
Heads or
Is
tails?
that? Well, I was
Tails.
wondering if it gives us a coin.
It's tails.
All right, which one?
Wait,
are we
which way
taking?
was tails?
I don't know.
To the
I guess we're
right.
going that
To the
way.
right. To the right.
Okay. You begin to move to the right. I will reveal some more area for you. But
wow.
as all three of you walk forward conspicuously at the same time, I need you all to make me. Hold on, I'm pulling up the cool trap I made. I need you all to
Oh,
make
no.
an agility check.
Combat?
Non-combat. That's right.
Oh,
Excellent.
Hold up.
He said excellent. I don't feel excellent.
Yeah. So the DC to beat was 15. So
Love that.
good for you. But Slateskin, as a red
Yeah.
laser pops out from the wall and shoots at you, you're gonna take some damage here.
Pew!
Is it combat from that wall? God dang.
No, it would more pop out. Hold on, from this wall. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So it's gonna
damn.
go right into. I guess no, not really.
What? No, thank you.
It's gonna go. Pew!
Yeah, good effect. Really big, but
Backflip.
I don't know how to make it not big.
Front flip with the dog.
okay.
Yeah, let's try fire.
I'm going to
Pew.
make an attack against you. And that would be 17 damage, although you do have sturdy 2, right?
That is correct. So it's 5 times 1.
Plus 2.
So 7?
Yes. The two of you spot it as soon as the, whirring and gears of whatever mechanism this has goes off. But once you turn to look, you can't spot where the laser came from.
What laser?
Does it sound like there's like a charging up, or is there anything like afterwards that I can sense?
You sense the charging up. That's how you were able to dodge it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna keep an ear out for those.
Ow.
You good?
Right side up now. I'm good.
Okay.
Wasn't too bad.
Probably should stay behind so that you don't get hit by another laser.
Do you think they put 2 lasers in here? Who would do that?
Please.
Only
please,
the
please.
best would.
Please.
Oh,
please,
come on.
please.
Wait, was there an actual person there? Was that an actual voice?
There was a voice, but you can't
Whoa.
determine the source. It's multi-directional.
Is it who I think it is? Is it him? Is it Mysterio?
Did you guys not hear the cool echo I just
I
did?
heard it, that's why I'm asking.
Oh, yes, it's definitely Mysterio. Yeah.
Oh, no. Slateskin, back up.
Oh. But it's Cobberin time.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
But
No,
it's
no, no,
Mysterio.
no.
You don't know where he is.
We'll
Crackshot,
find
I will
him.
let you
Find
know,
you.
you look behind you, and the area that you just walked through is now a stone wall.
Ugh. Is it actually a stone wall? Do I see a stone wall?
Yes.
Damn it! He's corporeal!
That's not a
It's
very
not
good
This is
illusions
exciting.
anymore.
It wouldn't be there, it's where you guys started from. So down here where you guys walked in the sewer
Oh,
grate.
I'll put something there. Or did you already put something there? I'll put something there. I got you, fam.
Yeah.
I'm your special effects artist.
So you
Just kidding.
hear Mysterio's voice echoing repeatedly down the hallways of the sewer.
Well, that's not fair. That's not nice for my ears.
Oh wait,
Guys,
can
I think
just-
that's Mysterio.
Really?
It definitely is. I just don't know where he is.
Who?
The guy we fought at the radio tower.
Oh,
Going
he was in custody.
going
No, he
who
escaped from
is
it.
so dirty. The disrespect. Unreal.
You expect me to remember?
Yeah, I guess not. It's fine.
All right, I'm gonna pop up this way.
Well, we know
I'm
we
gonna
can dodge
listen
the
for more-
lasers.
I'm gonna listen for more traffic
We?
and stuff.
Okay.
Well, if you
Make a
can't do it-
vigilance check.
Okay. Where is my character sheet? There it is. What the fuck? There it is.
As you guys are
Language.
walking this direction, I
Vigilance.
will reveal some more to you.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Vigilance checks, I get double edge on because of heightened senses too.
Yes.
Plop plop. That was bad. That was even worse. What the
Yeah, so you rolled with edge twice from an 11 and got a 12.
Congrats.
Tragic.
So far, you don't perceive any extra traps.
Okay.
Could I
Well,
do
there
it
is
on my-
one way to find out.
I'll run ahead.
Crackshot?
Yeah. So I'm back here. So just like still spirit, I can like I'm sure I can find like debris and stuff to like throw around.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna pick up like a rock or something and throw it up here, and then realize that I don't have echolocation, look sad, and then follow the group.
Yeah,
Fair.
fair.
Can I fastball special still
Wait.
spirit? If I
Wait.
throw them far faster than the lasers go,
Faster,
then we'll know where the
faster
lasers.
than light.
I mean, if they were able to dodge it,
If
then
I
surely I could throw faster than.
Okay,
Hold on. I got this. This is my specialty. You think bad guys don't have laser traps everywhere in their houses? I've done this before.
This would be a terrible house.
I'm gonna
but
look
yeah,
at
good point.
I'm gonna look at Slateskin. The moment I see the idea form in his head, and I go, put that away. Because I don't hear it. I don't see it. I hear it. I hear the gears turning in his head. I
Wow.
can hear it.
I'd be
in
concerned
a
if you could see it.
metaphysical way, you hear the gears turning in Slateskin's head.
That is a bad idea, Slateskin, and no. Alright, then, Mr.
Check this
Q.
Corn?
Free running.
Parkour!
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna get a head start here,
Yeah.
and I'm going
are
to
we running?
start sprinting and doing flips off the walls and shit forward, and try to dodge all the traps that try and come my way.
Okay, so you're intentionally trying to set these off.
Yes.
Okay, that works for me. I'll go ahead and reveal the rest of this hallway to you, and you're gonna move step by step here until you hit a trap. So go like 5 squares at a time for me.
Okay.
And right there. Yes. That is an agility check, although you have edge because of free running.
Pwah!
I'm
That
just
is a
gonna follow on this
fantastic
side.
success.
Aw.
So, what would you like to do with this sudden burst of speed that you're gaining?
I'm doing flips. You know, kind of like gymnasts doing a bunch of flips and then landing on their feet.
Right,
and
but
doing a little pose.
you have this fantastic success. Would you like to do anything extra to help you?
You could set up another trap. Like you could lunge that far and set up another one.
I wanna make a with an attack, one of those wind slashes. I want to make a mark on the floor where it was triggered.
Oh, okay. Yeah, very cool. So like mid-air, you're like sort of upside down, looking downwards at the tile, and you like slash to make the mark.
Yep.
Very, very cool. Yeah, absolutely. So that's the first one. The second one is
Okay.
not that far away. Only
Here
3
goes.
squares up. So go ahead and make another one. Yep. That's another fantastic success.
Oh wait, no, I haven't done it yet. That was the edge roll from earlier.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, same one.
Yeah, still, I mean, a 21 is incredible. So yeah, you easily dodge that one. Thank you for marking that, by the way.
Of course. Can I
So
mark this one as well, or
yeah. Well, that's an easy, fantastic success to
Sweet.
give you. Absolutely. And the last one is almost very predictably in this corner here. So
Okay.
once you reach there, that will go off.
All
I
right.
could believe he had more than one.
Didn't you work with
Whoppang.
supervillains?
Whoppang.
I
Still
mean,
good.
yeah, absolutely crushed it. 21. So basically, you guys see Q take a breath, get in position to run, and like more graceful than any Olympic athlete you've ever seen. Q effortlessly soars through the air, doing backflips and somersaults, and quickly identifies where each laser is shooting and marks it on the ground.
Quick question, DM.
Now, yes.
How deep can I see how deep the water is?
Yeah, just by looking at it, it's about waist deep.
And how high is the stone walkway from the top of the water?
Probably a foot,
So I can just
if you wanted to. Okay, yeah, so Slateskin, in a moment of, maybe brilliance, completely submerges himself in the poop water and avoids all the lasers.
big
I'm
rock.
I'm
Easy
gonna
solution.
okay. When when Q finishes, still Space gonna go, oh, that looks so cool.
Ta-da.
Now I got to do that.
No, it's great. Well,
I
now I
bet.
know where I can hear where they were charging up, so like I kind of have an idea. So I'm gonna go forward. Do the lasers go off again?
Yes. You'll need to
love
make
that.
me an agility check.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure that Whipper stays low to the ground.
Okay.
Because I don't want him getting hit, but that'd be mean. And you said an agility?
Yes.
There's got to be a way to make that thinner.
Okay. Agility. 15.
That is not enough.
That's
So
okay.
you'll be taking some damage here.
Oh, well, what's the point?
I can't see!
She says as a laser hits her chest and burns her clothes. Yes. Okay, that's not too bad.
8? Oh,
8 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna run for it again, but now because I failed it, I can proc Quick Learner.
Okay, right.
I'm
So
pretty sure.
if you fail something, you gain an edge on the next action.
Yeah.
And since this is the same laser,
Stay
right?
back here.
Oh, Ouroboros, you dink.
I can't wait to see him just teleport across the room.
He's gonna do it.
Come here, come here, girl.
Okay, so you're running towards the next laser.
Yeah, I go for it.
Okay, if you're going for it, make me an agility check with edge.
Hacha.
Oh, I mean, 18 clears it. Yeah. And you got a 20 with your edge roll.
Yeah.
So this time, being more prepared, you specifically listen for that whirring up sound of the energy about to blast and quickly dive before that happens. Whipper is sort of scaredy cat following you behind very closely.
Yeah. And then he and I are gonna run around this corner and get out of the way of the next laser.
I was doing a whole bit and I forgot I was muted.
Oh.
No!
I went up because I knew she was blind. And then she had the edge thing, so I waited until she succeeded and wait. No, there's a late. Oh, never mind, you got it. And I had a whole, like, I heard Xuhn whispering, "Get back here!" I was like, "But she is blind."
That is tragic.
That's
If
canon
you're
in my head,
passing
though.
this third laser, by the way, I'm gonna need another agility check.
Absolutely. Watch this one fail again. I'm gonna cry. Is there anything?
Duck!
I'm gonna.
Where?
Huh?
Quack.
Where?
Quack.
Quack.
Okay, that one doesn't help me. That's fine.
Thank you.
Of course.
Okay,
That's
that's an
not cool.
11. So,
I'm going to.
Oh?
Sorry, I'm just looking to see if there's anything that I can do. to
I
get
mean,
out of this.
you guys did sleep, so you do have karma. I don't know if you want to use it here, but you could.
No, I don't want to. But I want to see. I don't have any reactions that can deal with this, unfortunately.
All right.
That's
Well, I will roll some
I'm gonna be
damage here.
sad. I'm gonna be sad.
Yeesh. 14 damage.
Oh. The heart.
You're like toddlers wallowing around in your own shit.
Literally.
That's just one of us. Ow. Yeah, could have said something.
Yeah, that would have been nice to have considered. You know, we all had different approaches here, and I think that's what matters. Even
It
if
was
one of them was
honestly,
clearly the best
it
option.
was a bit more amusing to watch. You guys find your own ways.
I'm going to tell you after session why what you guys did was way more complicated, but I appreciate your guys' ingenuity.
Turns out we could have just walked because there are only one-time uses.
No, they are
No?
definitely not one-time uses.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Crackshot, what are you doing?
I teleported him with
Oh,
me.
I thought I was being teleported.
Oh,
Yeah.
your token is still at the bottom. Hold on. There you go. Beautiful. Yeah, so with a snap of his fingers, Ouroboros very easily makes it all the way to the end, no problems. You do still hear Mysterio's
How do you-
voice echoing. Okay. As you
That's what it
guys
sounds like?
begin to get your bearings again and dust yourselves off, except for Slateskin, who is drenched in disgusting sewer water.
I'm running over to the other side. I don't want to smell like it.
You begin to peer further down to this hallway, and the water transitions into a sickly green color.
What's that?
Ooh.
Oh,
I want you guys to imagine a
Unbothered.
smoother transition. By the way, it's not a cutoff
Unbothered.
here. It gets progressively worse as it gets closer to this drain.
To all of you
Unbothered, moisturized in
concerned,
his lane.
I just want to continue to put this out there.
It's pretty good idea that you have that radiation part because yeah, this does not look natural.
Yeah, I'm just rock.
So yeah, you're waist deep in this like glowing, sickly green water that's illuminating the dark hallway. While you're in the green area, you do not have a trouble on perception or vigilance, rather.
Wait, I do not have a trouble?
It's
right,
glowing.
because yeah, the radioactive water is glowing. It is helping you see.
Ah. Cool.
I almost want to gamble and see if I'm alien enough for this to not affect me.
Would it be worth the risk? Who knows?
No. I could
Yeah.
simply just not touch it. It is in no way, shape, or form worth
Option
it.
1 is that he survives. Option 2 is that he dies. It's really not.
Option 3, I become a mutant alien.
Mm-hmm.
Like a reverse mutant.
Right.
so normal?
What?
That's messed up.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Can't
you're in
say about
psychology. You should
crime
know.
right now.
You should know that the things that the actual term is ordinary, not normal.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, I never said what normal was.
Okay. As you begin to peruse down this way, Slateskin, I will reveal more of the area to you.
I'm just gonna follow behind
I
you
like the word
currently, but I'm
peruse.
still listening for more traps currently.
Oh, look, a merry-go-round.
What Slateskin is describing is in the center of the water here, there is a platform that is slightly above the floor, but not quite to your waist. I'd say it's about at your knees. That is currently saddled with a sewer grate that is collecting water to go further below.
Can I break it?
Oh,
Or
Yeah.
rather, can I lift it off?
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a might check. Oh, melee. I know my
big
system.
guy.
Yeah, so that's a fantastic success. You actually, as soon as you put your hand on it, it instantly breaks and falls down further.
Oh.
And as it begins to drift further and further and further and further below, it's at a certain point you can't see it anymore.
I'm starting to think I shouldn't jump down here, guys. It's pretty deep.
You think?
Unless you think Mysterium's messing with us again, and I should jump down there. But I don't want to figure out the hard way.
If you kill yourself, it would make my job easier.
Wow, he is really salty about what happened last time.
Well, we could keep going, I guess.
I think we should should probably go up.
Cool.
Okay. Brazenly going forward. I need all three of you to make another agility check.
Oh my
Oh
lord.
yeah.
Man, what a nice, lovely stroll through the sewers this is.
Yeah.
Isn't it? This is going great.
So comforting, like calm.
Is the water going forward in
A
all
nice,
directions?
lovely sound of our friends
yes.
screaming in pain.
Except for south. South is
What a
coming
nice
upward. Like, hold on. I got this.
Like that?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. I just need one from Slateskin.
Sorry.
Even
working on
if
it.
Slateskin in the
Yes,
water?
even if he's in the water, and I'll tell you why in a moment.
Damn.
Wait, don't I have a thing that gives me better? Oh yeah, I have edge.
That gives me better.
I'm looking for an agility check here.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said initiative. I misheard. Agility check. That's better.
Okay.
Wait,
So-
did you say vigilance?
No, I said agility.
Okay,
You're good. Surprisingly, it's not Slateskin who fails. It's Still Spirit. Still Spirit.
Oh my God.
These two are able to quickly maneuver themselves out of the way. With Slateskin, it's a little bit easier. He can just sink in the water. And with Q, his insane reaction time pays off here. But for you, the sound of bullets firing don't hit you until the bullet has already fired. Machine guns begin to shoot in your direction. So
Oh,
I'm
damn.
going to
From
make
where? From which
from
direction?
north.
It probably doesn't help because it is echoing a shit ton.
Yeah, no, it's like brah, 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 brah. Okay. The good news is not as much damage on these, but this does roll multiple times. So
I'm just imagining a montage of Stealth Spirit just getting pelted and lasered and absolutely demolished.
these numbers are in half because it is hitting you multiple times. So you'll take a total of 12 plus 2 is 14 damage.
That's so funny.
So I'm taking 14 damage.
It's because you
Yes.
can't see him coming.
No,
Yeah, it's so funny.
You can't hear a laser.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to. You said 14, right?
It's at this point, I will let you know, Still Spirit, you're beginning to pick up on a very large figure.
Well, I'm gonna duck back over here with bullet holes protecting my dog. The
Yeah,
dog
no,
is the
it's-
one thing that keeps fucking me up, and I
it's-
love my dog, but God!
Yeah, it's the dog is lucky you were there, honestly. He is very scared and cowering.
She's bleeding. She look great. I'm going to use some focus here real quick. I'm gonna use, how much focus do I have? I've got 90. I'm going to use 10 to get 20 health back, so I don't look so bad.
Oh, are you
I'm
Are you using
do
ability?
this all day. Yes.
okay?
Sorry.
Yes.
I'm using do this all day.
I can do this all day.
So I get 20 health back.
And does that factor into? Yeah, I think it does. It has a minimum cost of 5, so yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha,
So I'm
gotcha.
using an extra 5 to not be so bad. So she looks. I mean, it still hurts, but you know.
Right, yeah. So you take a moment and breathe in and try to ignore the fumes and center yourself.
There's a large guy up front. Don't go too far. Ow.
I'm going to now change the music.
The boss music.
Kinda.
Kinda. I don't like it kinda.
So, as you begin to make your way further down, I am going to reveal the room that Slateskin sees now that it is illuminated by the glow of the radioactive water.
Is the machine gun done? Or is it still going?
Ooh.
There, standing on a pedestal, working on some sort of equipment, you can see the hulking mass of a creature beyond even Slateskin size, hulking over what appears to be a mechanical contraption that is whirring and buzzing as a familiar green liquid is flowing through it. You can see standing there is the lizard, who is focused on his work, but behind him, you can see a whole wall of huge guns.
What is this, some Mario level stuff?
To the right and left, you can see that there are doors that lead out of here. But as of right now, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to clear the order really quick. All right.
I have situational awareness, so I get edge.
Oh yeah. Wait, why didn't mine go?
Did you click on your token?
No, I clicked on the character sheet and clicked roll.
Bro, we
Oh.
talked about...
Activate.
Okay.
Why do they
Motion,
why do they
so
have
I
that
get an
button
automatic
if
mark?
that button don't work?
It does work. You have to click on your token first to select the character that you want to use.
Oh. No, I had
So
I had an
Total
M.
doesn't change.
Yes, I'm going to give you the M. Don't worry. I'm going to give you a
Ah.
22, and you're going to get an extra turn ahead of everybody.
Yeah, I got a 16, but I technically have
Right.
a Marvel die as well because of lightning actions.
So
Ooh,
we'll
that sounds fun.
go in order of Slateskin first, and then you.
Yep.
Okay, is that everybody?
1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5. Except for bad guys.
Yes. Bad guys are going to go now.
And the dog.
And
Oh,
the
no.
dog.
No, he's sitting this one out. I'm putting him over here. He's
Yeah, so the
no.
lizard rolled a fantastic success,
Uh-oh.
and your old buddy is going to roll 2.
No. No, he can go away. He doesn't have to come out. We're good.
Well, he might be invisible.
Stop it. Oh my lord.
That's really good.
Okay, I'm going to do descending again. Okay,
Oh.
so...
I called you pitiful.
Uh-oh.
So since the lizard would technically have the lowest of the fantastic successes, he'll be going after you two. But
He'd have more than me.
oh, does he?
Yep.
Okay, cool,
I
cool,
rolled
cool.
low. I rolled a 16.
In that case, Slateskin, it's your turn first.
I mean, were we gonna plan on talking to anybody, or are we just going in fists thrown, guns blazing? Did anybody have any qualms before things just start going down?
I'll tell you that as soon as you enter, the lizard snarls and a drool begins to leak from his lips as he looks at you.
Well, maybe
Okay,
he
okay.
just doesn't have that good of manners.
Maybe he
Maybe
wants
he's
to give
just
you a...
really attracted to you.
I was about to say, a sloppy kiss could be incoming.
Well,
Okay.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
We'll get closer. Find out.
Well, that's pretty much what my turn's gonna be, unless
I mean-
somebody wants to be thrown in.
You look pretty similar to a scaler.
Damn.
Would anybody like to be thrown in while I'm standing here?
No.
You're all the way up there. What?
I'm close.
Who
So,
are you
2 of
throwing?
you.
Who's close enough to throw?
I think Q and Crackshot.
That's Ouroboros.
Or
Crackshot's all the way
Ouroboros,
over
sorry.
there.
Yeah. Oh, well, he
Definitely not me.
moved. He said no. So Q, if you want to be thrown in, now's your
No,
opportunity.
Do not touch me.
All right.
You
I
smell
guess
like
I'm just
stinky
gonna.
poo-poo.
How many spaces am I away? I'm trying to. Why am I not measuring? No. Measure! Alright, well, my measuring tape doesn't work no more.
Oh, that's
I
weird.
got you.
I need to learn how
Yeah,
to count
why is
diagonals
it-
properly so I'm not so reliant on the measure tool.
Okay,
There you
well,
go.
that's 14 squares? I can't run that far.
Yes.
But I'll run as close as I can.
Yeah, I mean, if you take the run action, you can.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Run. Character's run speed is 5 spaces plus 1 for each 5 points they.
That's just
What?
your movement speed. If you're looking for the ability, it should be in actions. It's
Is it not this one?
it would be this one.
Oh, just move.
Right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All
so
right,
you
sounds
could,
good. 10
Yeah.
spaces.
So where are you going?
I
10.
don't- 1, 2.
I'll let you know. Since
3.
you're in waist deep water, it'll take 1 square of movement to go up.
Oh, so
Oh, no.
3, 4.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't stand on the bar, can I?
If you hold Alt, you can.
9, 10.
Yeah. So now you're face to face with the lizard.
Yeah, get good.
We're going to advance to the lizard's turn, and you can see he haunches on all fours, and his tail whips behind him.
Now, Kia.
I am tired of people experimenting on me. With his claws, he begins to ramp up and runs towards you to strike. He's going to make a melee attack against your melee defense.
Oh,
I would
That's
like
rude.
to formally compliment you on your lizard voice, Kier. That was very good.
Yeah, that was really good.
very solid.
Thanks. Yeah, that's a 16. What is your
That's-
melee defense?
16.
Okay, so that does hit, although you do have sturdy 2, so this will be 6 times 1 plus 4, so 10 damage.
Okay.
And as he snarls some more, he's going to yell, Mysterio! Find them! Alright, Q,
And then
it's your
Mysterio
turn.
did nothing.
I wouldn't say nothing.
I'm gonna do something I've always wanted to do,
Alright.
and that is, I have 12 squares of movement.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move up to here and use a gun.
Alright. Yeah, you're using the Glock. Pulling it out. Watch out, he's got his Glock!
He's taking his Glock out.
His Glock out.
He's taking his Glock out.
What's the damage modifier on that? Is it a 1 plus 1?
I think so, yeah.
No, I'd have to change it then. I'll just shoot it
Why?
and remove 1 multiplier from it.
Why can't
Pang,
I
pang.
measure?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that...
So it's a times 6 then instead of a times 7.
Right, yeah.
6.
So I will let you know the second one will hit then. The first one does not.
And that's 18 plus.
Oh,
6
actually, my
damage.
mistake. My mistake. Both of those do hit. I was looking at the wrong stat. You're good.
Oh, well, the damage is the same, so it's 24 times 2.
So 48.
Yep.
All right, yeah.
And I'm
So
gonna-
you fire the Glock.
And I look at it in my hand, I go, oh. Throw it away.
Oh. The Glock sinks in the radioactive water. Okay. I believe that brings us all the way back around to Slateskin, who is now at the top of the turn order.
I would like to try a grab.
Okay, yeah. They need to make
Get
a melee
'em.
check against the melee defense.
Is that melee score or attack? Somebody just died.
It's a melee check,
Yo.
so it's not the attack button. It's the score button. Yeah. Ooh, wow, that's very good. Yeah. That beats it.
Sure.
So you have grabbed the lizard. Sort of awkwardly, you have like both of your arms underneath his haunches, and you're like trying to keep him from wriggling away.
What's the lizard's size considered?
He is considered big. So one size above the regular.
And I can throw. I'm trying to read my thing. Is a ranged attack the same as a melee attack?
No, a
one of
ranged
them's
attack is
ranged.
an agility.
Then I'm not throwing him. I'm just gonna squish him.
Okay, yeah, easy enough to do. If that's all for you, we will move on to Still Spirit.
Oh wait, I get to squish.
Oh, you're
I make a
doing
melee attack.
Do you have a swish
I see.
attack?
Crushing Grip. That's right.
I was gonna throw, but it's a range attack, and frankly, my agility's 1.
Yeah, this
So
is a
I'd
reaction,
rather
so you
just
can do
squish
that,
him.
yeah. Now,
So,
I will say the resilience defense is higher.
There.
Okay, that does beat it. So he will take 14
Nice.
damage. He has sturdy 1.
Uh-oh.
So 2 times 3 is 6 plus 6 is 12.
Okay. If we want to do the math on the other one, we can. I'm just gonna give him an extra 10 health, and we'll call it a day. Okay. So you have sufficiently crushed this lizard, and you can feel his spine against the palms of your hands as you crack into him. Still Spirit, you can hear that where you're standing, quite a ways away from where the action is happening.
Dang. I love that. Okay. I'm gonna do something crazy. Not really.
That was crazy once.
I'm gonna have
Like when it's
my pupper's gonna stay right here. He's gonna sit because I don't need him getting hurt.
I think he's too scared to move anyway. You're good.
Yeah, but
Lizards
you know.
would be crazy.
I'm going to defense stance.
Okay.
And while I do that, I kind of want to like, as I'm honing in, I want to do another vigilance because I want to see if I can hear where Mysterio is because he's currently not talking. And there's a lot of noise around, and I know for a fact that I don't need to see him physically to know where he is. I've done this
Well,
before
you
with him.
can't
I
see
know
him
his
physically.
shape. Shut up.
Because you're blind.
Shut up. But there's a lot of noise happening, and if I focus currently, I should be able to at least figure out where he is roughly.
You're gonna make a vigilance check with trouble, but I believe you have double edge.
Yes, I did.
So you'll be making it at 1 edge.
Okay, hold on.
Nice.
19?
Yeah, I mean, that's a
Is that fantastic?
fantastic success. As you push out your vision, I'm going to ping where he is, and you're gonna have to remember. Because I'm not gonna reveal him to you, since he's not revealed.
Yeah,
He is currently standing here.
he's right there. Okay. And I'm gonna stay in defense stance, but that doesn't mean I can't stop moving.
For audio listeners, he is at the top right of the chamber, where the lizard is sort of
What?
standing in the middle.
No way.
Yeah.
One. Sorry, excuse me. 2, 3, 4, 5. I come over here, and I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a second.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I can do currently. But I am in a defense stance, which helps when people are attacking me.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do. If that is all for you, I believe that brings us back to the lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, he's gonna do something really quick, which is to try to get you off of him. So he's gonna use his reaction to try to escape. Let's see here. Escape. They can make a melee check against the grabber's melee defense. So he's gonna make
Gotta
a
beat a
melee check.
16.
Here we go.
Ooh,
That's
not-
one under.
He does have mighty, but I don't know if it's applied to the sheet already.
I don't think it is, because otherwise it would say melee and then in parentheses an extra, wouldn't it?
See, because then that means I've got Mighty 3, and I was wondering if that was applying to my attack or not earlier.
I would assume so if it's built onto your sheet. I'm using a reference sheet
Oh,
for this
no,
character.
it doesn't show up on the attacks. It only shows up on the checks.
Okay.
Well, I got my
I think
Mighty
that
3 says
checks
it
out.
adds a +3 to melee damage multiplier, and a +3
Yeah.
to melee checks other than attacks. I don't know which one the damage multiplier is.
On your sheet, does it say DM times a number when you look at the attack column?
Yeah, it does.
So
What does it say?
what does it say?
4
4?
4.
times 4. Should that say
Is
times
that-
6?
I think so.
Oh, I probably got. Okay, I think I just found the part where I can modify that.
Okay, yeah, that's a good thing to keep in mind.
I didn't see that till now, but now that I'm looking at it.
Look, every day we're finding out more things about your sheet. It's
So if you
it's
guys
true.
if you guys ever have to on your sheet, you can click on the little gear to the right where it says speed and size. And you
Yeah.
can actually adjust everything.
So we're rank 3. So we
So
have
your
a base
multiplier-
times 3.
Yes.
Yeah. But now my multiplier is times 6 because I get a +3 to my multiplier for damage.
Because you have mighty? Mighty 3?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. And then there's a
Damn.
modifier number 2. So somebody says you get a modifier increase. That's also on that gear,
Yeah,
and it'll
modifier
automatically do that.
is... Yeah, those are
I don't know why it did
automatic.
that
Sort
for
of more.
me automatically, but now that I'm looking at it, that makes a bit more sense. I don't know if Kier could do that for the wizard or anybody else on his sheet.
Yeah, I'm using a
But-
reference sheet, so this is not something that I have connected to the game. But we can just do the math. It's pretty easy. We just add 1 to the damage multiplier. So in this case, the bonus would also be +1, and then the damage multiplier would be +1, if I'm not mistaken.
The damage multiplier, for mine at least,
Uh,
damage multiplier goes up by 1, and so does a melee check other than an attack.
Okay, interesting. This isn't. Yeah, I don't think this is necessarily. So this. Oh,
It would be
I
that
see.
+4 would be a +5.
Right.
But that'd be the damage part, actually, so no.
it would also affect the roll.
Let me make sure that I rolled the score button.
Does it? Hold on.
See, that's the ability score, and that doesn't even give you the little damage stuff.
So
down
he
there.
has... Wait a minute. So he has a 4 in melee?
Yes.
Oh, then yes, that makes sense.
Okay. Well,
Did he get the +1?
regardless,
For his,
yeah. I mean, and in either case, both this roll and the previous roll that I rolled wrong, he does escape with his reaction. So, with that being said, he is going to take a step back here, and he's going to attempt to swipe at the both of you. He's going to make a melee attack, and it's going to be a affecting both of you.
No, it won't. Guess what?
Blink.
Eh.
Where are you blinking to?
Here.
182.
Okay, easy enough to do. Faster than anyone can see, you take a step back. With almost super speed at your fingertips, you move out of the way. Slateskin does a 21 hit.
It does.
Okay. In that
So
case,
I take 9 damage.
because you have sturdy, so -2 +1. So this it would actually be 5 times 2 + 4, so 14.
Wait, why does he get a 2?
Because he has mighty. Remember, you're minusing 2. He's
Yeah.
adding an extra 1.
Got it. So 10 + 4.
Yes. Yeah. So as he swipes his claw into you, it is supernaturally strong. You now have dents inside your slate.
Ow.
I would recommend you get out of my lab.
I get an attack.
Can I
in his
get
dumb
angry?
mouth.
Point blank parry. The trigger is if you are harmed by an attack.
An enemy within 2 spaces misses an attack.
Oh, do you have 2 reactions?
Yes, I do.
Okay, great. Yeah, go ahead.
Hopang.
Is that against
I've seen your
his...
attack. Agility, defense.
Yes, that does hit.
Hold on. I'm fishing for a crit. Well, it's more damage.
Right, yeah. He does have sturdy, so that will bring it to 6 times 6 + 6. So that's 42.
Yes.
Okay, noted. What does it look like?
Imagine a stepping back, and with the movement of stepping back, the my arm swipes forward and throws an attack at the same time. It's one movement.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So that hits. It is now your turn.
Can I be angry real quick?
Anger. Yeah, you can. How much focus are you using? I guess is a good question.
Well, I get plus 15 to my melee damage bonus for every 10 I spend. So if I spend like 30, I get plus 45, right?
Yes.
Got it. Yes, sir.
The subtle
Heard.
fear in your voice.
Plus 60 if I manage to get a hit. Sounds good.
Now remember, that's the damage bonus, so it's flat damage if you're able to hit.
Yeah, but 60 damage is still a lot of damage.
It is a lot of damage. You're
Plus
angry.
whatever the roll has, right? So
Yeah. It should be noted
I'm
while
gonna-
you're using this power, you cannot use any other powers that require concentration. You also lose
Yep.
-2 from your logic and subsequently your logic defense.
I'm working on it.
I mean, don't
Somebody
actually
wants to remind
change
me
your
to
sheet.
fix. Oh, not changing the sheet.
Okay. All right. Q, it is your turn.
Speaking of damage,
Uh-huh. Yep.
I'm gonna use that twice. I get to ignore the range requirement. I don't use this a lot, so I'm gonna ping it. I don't have to worry about the distance for
That's
it.
right. Because you have the iconic weapon.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Here goes. First one. Oh, that's triple damage.
That's right.
Signature attack, so I have edge. Oh, why did it? Yeah, okay, there you go. So 48 times 3. Well, It's the triple is applied after sturdy, right?
Yes, I
So-
believe so. Yeah.
So it'd be 42 times 3, 126, plus 6 times 6, then 30, and another 36. So 126 plus 36, that's 162.
Yeah, I mean, that absolutely demolishes Lizard, and as you fire your wind slash into the Lizard, instead of seeing blood and guts, you see pixels as it dissipates.
Ugh.
Wait, did I never see the lizard?
No. I didn't describe it to you. I told you that Mysterio was in the room.
That's true. That's funny.
I can't believe you're this stupid.
I can't believe you're this cowardly.
Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay. Mysterio is going to reveal himself.
Hi, Mysterio.
Interesting.
And he's going to cross his arms and give a hearty chuckle before snapping his fingers and disappearing again.
Yo, where's
That's
he
like
at now?
that's like the ice boss fight in Castle Crashers.
Watch your head! And anybody standing in the room needs to make me an agility check, please.
Ah, shit.
Oof.
Is there something really falling?
Nice.
Not falling.
DM sir, do you think that's worth using a karma on that one?
I'm gonna be real with you. Yes.
Do you think I'll get a?
a?
All
I'm
right.
assuming I also need to do one.
If that's not high enough, that's all I got. So.
Okay. So good news is, with your fantastic success on Still Spirit and the 21 on Q, you will both take half damage from this. Slateskin, you're gonna take the full brunt of this.
What? I thought you said it was.
I know. You needed to roll higher.
I couldn't.
You rolled a 2 on the left. If you rolled any higher, like you needed a 16.
DM, where is this attack coming from?
Wait,
So
damn, I changed.
I mentioned at the top that these over
Yeah,
here
we
are guns, and they are firing all down this chamber.
Oh, I love that.
Wait, why
I'm
did I
gonna
spend a
blink
karma?
3
Where are you blinking?
spaces, behind.
Oh my god,
Behind.
you bastard!
How do I do the
You
half
use
again?
Alt. You use Alt.
There you go.
Wait, why did I spend a karma if it was impossible for me to roll high enough?
You can roll high enough. You rolled a 2 on the left. If you rolled any higher,
I had one karma and I spent it on my one.
Yep, it wasn't enough.
Yeah,
I mean, do you have another
I'm at
karma?
1 to 6.
do you have another karma?
No,
You're right.
I said that was my last one.
Damn.
You took a long rest. When did you use all this karma?
Oh, I don't. When did we take a long rest?
Oh my
In the
god.
car.
In the car.
Oh, I did not fix all that.
In the
All right,
car.
well, hold on. I'd like to use another karma.
Okay,
sir.
cool,
Karma.
great.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Nobody told me this. Wait, was my health should not have been partially.
I'm gonna
help,
just say this
right?
right now. We said that we took a long rest. We said that we have full karma. It was stated earlier.
Yep.
16 is
My
enough.
God.
16 is enough. Just enough. So you'll be taking
All
half
right.
damage from this. So I'm gonna roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times.
Do I take no damage?
I guess Slateskin, are you protecting him? I need to know.
Well, I feel better because now I know I should have been like fully healed and stuff. So I'm okay with it now.
Did you keep the damage that you took from the traps?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I made sure I kept all that damage. I just
Okay.
started the yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Wait, that means my focus was full too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I spend 60 instead of 30?
Oh my god.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me change some numbers around in my 120. Okay. Yeah, I'll protect him. I'm okay with that now.
Okay. If you're protecting him, then I'll say that you won't take damage. But Slateskin, you're back to full damage. If you don't want to protect him, that's fine.
How much health do you have?
Can I also just, like,
60 maximum.
Oh, I have 137. I'm okay taking that hit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I also just, sidestep into this line?
What?
Not unless you have a reaction that allows you to do that.
Wait, where you're standing looks safe.
Nope.
No!
It's the whole room.
No! It's the whole goddamn month!
It is funny if you were able to move 5 feet, I would have maybe given it to you, but no, unfortunately not.
I have combat trickery, but I have to make an attack, and I haven't been able to do crap yet.
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
Yeah, if there are
quick
guns
question.
over there.
Q, couldn't you have blinked into the water and stayed safe, maybe?
Oh,
That's
like
why
I
I
want
went
to
to
go there.
water!
Look, man, I don't know how much damage I'm about to take, but it might have been worth
Technically, we don't know anymore. Because
Okay, I'm gonna start rolling them. Here we go.
Let's go.
it. How many?
I told you, 8.
Dude,
You may want to
better be
take the rocks out
sturdyable.
of your ears.
These are sturdyable.
My-
All right, here we
Oh
go.
my god.
1,
wait, I gotta do the math each time.
Ouroboros,
Oh,
how's your
God. 3 plus 5.
3?
Oh,
What
God,
lovely
fuck.
weather we're
4?
having. Crackshot.
Wait. Do I?
5?
My melee defense is
Do you
higher
feel a
than
slight
that, am I
breeze?
safe?
7,
He's counting first.
8.
Is that
So
what that
my
screen
melee-
is?
So these are just for the damages. I'm not counting the hits.
Damn it! All right.
Bro.
Damn.
5, 6, 7, 8 plus 5 is 13.
So
Plus
I need to know.
13.
Still Spirit,
20.
are you going to survive this?
I mean, it's half
28.
damage, correct?
It is if you saved, yes.
Yes, I have half damage. Hold on. How much?
5, 6,
Hold
7,
on.
38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I just took 48 damage for you.
Thank you, Louis.
The 40. You took the total 48.
I did, yes.
Okay.
Note that he does have sturdy too. So that's different than the
pretty
damage you're gonna
minimized.
take. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
way less.
Hold up.
Yeah, that would have killed me.
Yep.
Hold up. 1, 2. I'm counting. Plus 14, plus another 14.
You have slow motion dodge, don't you?
No.
I thought you had slow motion dodge.
Imagine not having slow motion dodge. What a nerd.
Thanks.
Is it you that has slow motion dodge?
I do have slow motion dodge.
Okay, because I know
Oh,
somebody
oh.
else has it.
I do want to make it clear that was because maybe people will point it out. That was me using a third reaction. I do have 3 reactions total because I have both fast hands and combat reflexes.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
And yet you let me take a full hit of that.
No, he had to use his reaction in order to not die. That's what just
I
happened.
know.
Yeah,
I'm aware.
So yeah, yeah.
So I'm still in the
Yeah.
boat of why the hell did I spend 2 karma?
Well, you would have taken like triple or quadruple damage, so take that.
Oh heavens!
Okay. And then divide that by 2, so it's 112 divided by 2.
Oh my god.
Ah, shit. I'm 2 health off from being okay.
Are the
Hold on.
guns out of ammo now?
You don't know. That's the beauty of
Can
this
they
room.
be?
Beauty indeed.
Get them back down here. Get those 2 boys back here so I
Hold
can
on,
punch them in the
hold on.
face. I got a
Nice.
nuke for a fist, and I'm ready to use it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh.
I just took more damage. Oh no, I
Okay.
already reacted though.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna fucking brace for impact because I wouldn't survive if I didn't, because I am 2 health off from surviving 56. I have 54. So I'm going to ignore. 15 damage for now.
Okay, so brace for impact allows you to spend focus to ignore 1 point of
Yes.
health damage dealt by the attack. It has a minimum cost of 5.
Yes, so I take 41 damage, so 54. 54 minus 41. 13, I'm on 13.
And I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna give you double trouble on perception checks because your ears are blown out from the guns. And that also
Yeah.
applies to the rest of you in the room. These guns are gigantic and they're like cannons firing, so,
What if I'm
Not
made of
great.
rock?
I will assume that Still Spirit and Whipper's ears are bleeding currently.
probably. If I'll give you just regular trouble since you have environmental protection, but I'm being generous there.
Okay.
Yeah, Still Spirit's not looking great. She's kind of covering her ears and she's kind of huddled against the wall.
Yeah, no, you are like bleeding profusely. Your suit is like dripping red.
Good
Is
thing
the
I
lizard
have a
also
red
bleeding?
suit.
Okay,
Deadpool would be proud.
you.
Mysterio is going to move here. And
Where?
Where? Actually,
We
legitimately,
don't get
where?
to know.
here's the thing. You have double trouble. If you want to use on your turn a vigilance check, you can try to find them.
Wait, where's Lizard though?
He
As I
turned into
described,
pixels.
he
Oh my
disintegrated
lord.
into pixels.
Guys, I went to go get a slice of pizza after a turn.
Oh,
It was apparently the one 10-second period where all this happened.
no, this was over the whole
Yes,
span there, buddy.
it was an illusion conjured by Mysterio.
What?
Yes.
So now I got a nuclear fist him in the face?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does vigilance check take up an action?
No.
Good.
I think rules as written, they might, but I take it as you're a superhero. You can do that. All right.
You
Crackshot.
can see.
Well, I want
maybe.
to describe to you what you hear in these
Yep.
30 seconds. So you hear some scraping, you hear some grumbly lizard man, you hear bullets fly and wading in water, and then suddenly a loud sound that rattles the entire sewer, and you can hear your compatriots huddled over, breathing heavy. And it's your turn.
All right. I move. Then I move again.
Yep. You have a pretty clear shot of the room.
Superhero.
Do you want to try to perceive him? Perhaps? Maybe?
Real quick, can I see what's going on to this left over here? I'm assuming it's just
Oh, yeah.
the
yeah,
way
yeah.
out
I
since the
gotcha, I
water's
gotcha.
flowing, but okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll do a scan of the room.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a vigilance check. You don't have any disadvantages here. It's straight roll.
Nice.
Ooh. 18 is good. I will let you know that he is standing right here. And the only reason that you can tell is that the radioactive light glowing from this stream of water is just catching a glint of what appears to be some sort of lens, probably a projector.
I don't have an action to shoot him with, but I will point and say, he's right there.
Okay, with that vague point in direction.
Oh, wait. Do I still have the flashlight on my hand?
You do? Yeah.
I'm gonna narrow beam shine the light. It's probably not gonna help too much, but
You know, it could. Yeah, so you shine your flashlight in that direction to try to help your compatriots see him. Okay.
At the very least, it's a guideline.
Right. The man with a plan, Ouroboros. It is your turn.
And oh boy, do I not have a plan. I guess I'm not really the attacking type. If I had a higher position on the initiative order, I probably would have been more useful. I guess
honestly,
for
a lot of
now-
that was like lightning action craziness, so I don't blame you.
Right now, I think I'm gonna just try and get Still Spirit out.
Smart.
Can I? Am I able to like walk with her to like I'm helping her and moving her, or?
So, rules is written. You're essentially going to grab her, and since she consents to it, it's an automatic success. Which means that if you wanted to walk back, it would be half move.
And does the grab count as my action?
We'll say no. You're a superhero.
Okay, then I will bring her out here.
And if you want to, I'll give you the option here, since half movement, you used some of your movement to get there, and then you would have, what, 3 or 2 spaces?
Oh, would I?
I don't know how fast you are.
Yeah, that's fair. I probably should have measured that. I was here. So 15 feet. I have. Oh gosh, where is speed and size? Oh right, it's per square, not.
Yes.
Yeah, so I have 6. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I'd have 3 squares left.
Okay. Since you still have your action, I told you this grab is free. If you wanted to use your movement ability again, you could double your speed, so you could get her to complete safety.
I mean, I was. If I don't have the movement and it requires me to use my action, then I'm just gonna go all in, because my original plan was to walk her out and then teleport in with the others, but.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I think there's a reasonable argument to be made that you could move her, like, here. But it's up to you to determine if that's safe enough.
I mean, my turn is coming up in 2 turns.
That's where I was standing earlier.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Then you're good to go.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, so I'll walk her over there then. And then I'll use my teleport. And I can teleport 30 spaces away, which it's only like 15 to get to the platform, so I'll go here.
Okay, putting yourself into the fray.
Yep.
Slateskin, you're fucking pissed.
Yeah. Did I get any visual cues from Crackshot?
He's shown his light in this direction. I will
shouted
say,
something.
yeah, you are very disoriented. But if you want to try to perceive him exactly, I'll give you a vigilance check with trouble.
All right, sounds like a good idea. That's trouble to 6.
Yes. Okay.
Can I edge the 1?
Oh, you want to use some karma?
My last one again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that enough?
Okay. So,
Knowing that he's kind of maybe over here.
Okay, so normally You would be able to see him, but because he's specifically using invisibility, you do not see him.
So
If he was sneaking, I'm saying this would be enough, but since he's using invisibility, this is not enough.
So I don't know anything.
You know that he's in this general direction.
I mean, Crackshot did use a flashlight of where he pointed him to be.
Yes.
So
in
I
this
know
area.
I know this spot at least.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
So I can.
If you want to just like swing wildly in there, you'll have trouble on the attack, but it's still technically possible to land.
Oh, I like that plan. All right, sounds good. Whack, 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 whack. All right, you said do an attack,
Yeah.
and then what do I treble? The 6?
Yes.
Well,
Wow.
it
that's-
became a 6.
Yeah. So you wildly swing around with your rage, and you do hit something, and you hear the shattering of plastic as his dome is exposed.
That's 162 damage to a dome, man. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, you can see his surprisingly gorgeous face underneath
hey there,
his
man.
mask.
Wanna get
And,
together sometime and
You can see that his jaw is like barely hanging on. You pretty much smashed it off, and he's holding his jaw shut. He seems to be standing.
well, that's my turn. So y'all can punch him again or something. I don't know what else he got. He can't say anything. That's for sure.
All right, still spirit.
Ow.
True.
I am in pain. Yeah, they got him. I'm sure we're fine. I'm gonna just stay here. I'm gonna hold my dog. I'm gonna just scoot over here a little bit. I'm gonna hold my dog.
As a reminder, you do have a couple of options if you wanted to use karma to recover some health.
Yes, that's what I'm about to do here.
Okay.
I have. I want to use my karma to do it, but I have. What is it? Do it this all day? I think it is. Yes, I'm gonna do this. Do this all day again. Sorry, I'm counting numbers. I'm gonna do 25 times 2. So that'll get me past 60. And then, yeah, that's how math works. Okay, I'm feeling fine now, but I definitely have bullet holes. I have some bullet holes. But yeah, I use an action to gain 60 or 50 health, which puts me over 60. So I'm okay now. I'm just gonna hold my dog for now.
Okay, yeah. Taking a moment to sort of self-bandage your wounds. You take a moment to breathe.
Just like,
That brings us to Q.
this is so stupid and it hurts. Why? Because there are 8 guns over there.
I want to look back at the guns that fired at us earlier.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me a bit about their structure? Are they like on a bipod or something?
So,
Are
very
they
much,
implanted in the wall?
yeah, very much in line with the lizard's sort of design. They are bulky, they are mechanical, and they are fitted to the wall. You can see that there are some anchor points where they are screwed in with bolts that are about the size of 4 of your hands stacked in a square.
God damn.
That's what's holding them up. You don't know if there are any structure behind the wall, but from what you can see, there are 8 barrels, like machine guns, pointed at you. if you wanted to get a little more detail, you would have to make me a vigilance.
I would like that, please.
Okay, as a reminder, you do have double trouble on this.
Ooh. Well. Oh, I clicked twice by accident. My mouse does that sometimes.
It's all right. We'll take the 22.
Yeah, trouble on the biggest one. Trouble on the biggest one.
Oh, wow.
19.
Yeah. Despite your double trouble, you got a 19. I'll let you know that it doesn't take you very long to realize that these are remotely accessed, and you can tell because of the not Wi-Fi routers, but you can see that there are connectors that go up to the top where you presume electrical signals are being fed into the guns. It's a small
How many?
box. Are you
How many?
asking how many what?
How many of those wires?
8.
Oh, I could get half of those. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I just need to know if I'm in range. I have 15 squares.
That's 11.
Okay. Snap shooting. I can get 4 of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably a worthwhile
Bang.
effort.
Bang. Let's see if I get some.
I'm just going to tell
crits.
you, anything over a 10 will automatically destroy the wire.
Yeah, okay. That's 4 gone.
Yeah, do you have a specific 4 you want to target?
Yes. The ones that are closest to the edges of the room. So, like, these over here and these over here.
Okay, yeah. Let me mark that.
Because
real quick.
then, yeah, it would
Those ones.
make this place a lot safer. Yes. Because then, yeah, it would create a much bigger safe area behind this place here.
Okay, just to be clear,
Wh-
the ones that you're leaving alive will still be able to fire on you and Ouroboros.
On Ouroboros.
Right. Because you're getting out of dodge.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, we are going to move on to Mysterio. Close. Instead, you hear this. You're not done yet. And he is going to duplicate himself into 3.
Good for him.
Yeah. I get by with a little help from my clones.
In the radioactive water.
We're gonna put one here, and one here, and one here. Actually, this guy's standing on this pillar here.
That's a good spot.
Yeah. And he's going to callously call out to you all. You're not gonna get out of here alive. And the guns are going to fire. So
Again?
yes.
Boo.
So the
Understand.
4 guns in the middle are going to shoot down at Ouroboros, who is the only person in the line of fire as of right now. Ouroboros, do you have any tricks up your sleeve you want to use? Perhaps?
I always have tricks up my sleeve.
Also,
Yeah.
really quick.
Uh-huh.
Is he actually 3 or is he hologrammed into 3?
We don't know.
I would.
You might not.
I would say you're not actively searching for him right now, so you're not privy to that information.
God dang it.
Ooh,
Remember-
lawyered.
Even if you're super good at it, illusionists know their stuff.
Even
But he's mean. I don't like him, so he doesn't get it.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I assume you're blinking to an area. I mean, I would even give you because that's still in the line of fire of the guns in the middle. If you wanted to stand on this pillar here, that would be safe.
Is the one Mysterio? Oh no, he's on a pillar too. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was about to
so-
say that would have been really funny.
Copying the Mysterio strategy, you blink yourself onto a platform as the guns begin to fire and bullets spray everywhere. Thankfully, you are more prepared this time and find yourself in a safer spot. That brings us to Crackshot.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. What's a poppy in it?
Hello, Governor. It's Tuesday.
11 squares. Can't see that one. Can barely not see that one.
I thought you were. Never mind.
I also have 20 squares away.
Oof.
I need to modify my weapon and reduce the range on sniping. I don't want. Oh, hello.
You're still audible.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. My entire roll 20 just went white. It looks
Oh.
like all my other tabs reset also, so it's probably something else. Well, I can do theater of the mind at the moment. It's not like I need specific positioning.
Okay, yeah, I mean,
I don't want to go into the room. So what's more important? Figuring out which Mysterio is real, or shooting the guns?
I will let you know, since Q was the one that shot out these guns, walking into the room at your position is relatively safe. You're standing
Oh, it's
on.
only the center. That's
Yes.
Right. I really wish that the Roll20 didn't automatically sort my abilities, because I put them in a very specific order, and then
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to like find where things are, but like my accuracy is up here. One of my split abilities is down here. Two more
Is it
accuracies are here.
alphabetizing them?
No, I don't know what the order is.
'Cause I
Cutting
think-
out all the other
Oh, yeah.
abilities, accuracy is in order of 3, 1, 2. So I don't know what it's
Hmm.
doing. I guess positioning will be important to help me decide what the best angle is. So
Do you
I
want me
will
to share my
reset
screen or
roll 20.
something?
No, I'm just resetting the page since it's not.
There.
So, all right, there we go. So much green. If I were to move here, I would have one line of sight. Darn. But if instead, oh, I can make it behind the pillar. I'll do a little jump over this gap here. Then,
Hip hip.
Okay. Can you make me a quick agility check? It's very easy to beat, but you never know.
You never know.
I'm gonna fall into this. I'm gonna fail this agility check and fall
That
into
could
this
totally mess
radioactive
you up.
water, and it's gonna be hilarious. Until I die.
Nah,
Don't-
you ace it. With a 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You
good.
gracefully leap forward and sort of do a dodge roll onto the pavement here and position your scope.
And I guess anything have a plus. Ooh, actually, this could turn out really good. I'm going to use snap shooting.
Yep. Yeah. Pretty good.
I'll attack. These two are equal distance, but that was closer. I'm going to attack the back two. So this one and this guy up here.
So the top one?
Yeah, I'm going to split my attack between these two.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, that definitely hits both of them, and they instantly disintegrate.
All right, it's that one. But maybe, unless he's invisible, he might be doing that. But punch him. And that's my turn.
Okay. Ouroboros.
This guy, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let me see. Okay, so I am going to use my movement to teleport over here.
All right.
This
Yeah.
is going to end so poorly for me. But I'm then going to use my action to attempt to telekinetically grab him.
Okay. Yeah. Makes a logic attack against the melee defense. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that absolutely works. You were telekinetically grabbed Mysterio.
So for the sort of the flavor of it that I was thinking is I go and I like lift one foot and I go to step off the pillar, but like reality like warps as it does when I teleport, and I land behind him, and I sort of like I glance my eyes to the left, and they glow a bright blue as the I guess there's like this field around Mysterio that prevents him from moving.
Okay, yeah. So at this point,
Badass.
I'm just gonna say combat is over as you have detained Mysterio. It would be incredible if he could get out of a melee check against 20. So yeah, we're gonna end combat there.
But he could take one more punch. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna drop kick him.
I'm not angry no more. I'm regular.
Yeah, I am gonna come out of hiding though. Now that combat's over.
Yeah, I mean, you're all just standing there sort of breathing heavy. You can see at this point more detail on Mysterio's face. Appears to be, late 20s, short cut hair, a little bit of a stubble. He does have some bags under the eyes. Seems like he hasn't slept in a while. But most importantly right now is his jaw is not looking so hot. He's holding it with his hand. He has a black eye, some bruises, and he's coughing up some blood.
I'm going to just very quickly take care of the rest of the guns.
Yeah, I'll just let you do that. You're not in the stress of combat. You can take clean shots, shoot at each of the wires, and they're disabled.
Is he good over there? He doesn't sound great.
Ouroboros, he's just looking into your eyes.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something to say. I genuinely don't know.
Come on, Ouroboros, think of a one-liner.
Yeet into the...
And that'll teach you to marvel at my pout. No. How about guess you realized what the real Mysterium
Get off the stage.
You can't invisible again.
I mean, factually accurate, maybe. It's at this point that I should inform you guys. As the voice modulator on Mysterio's mask is now broken, and you've severed the connection to the wires here, the radioactive quote-unquote water is just regular water. He was using lights underneath to make it look like it was glowing. And
well, you did that little jump for nothing. Huh.
Yeah, they're turned off now. I mean, it's still smelly, gross water. Don't get me wrong. It's just not radioactive, insane water.
Imagine the house parties you could throw, and you decide to do this instead.
Oh!
Whoa!
Earthquake.
Wow.
Just imagine that now.
Wow.
There's nothing to loot. Oh well.
Give me another.
Does Mr. Mysterio I just want to confirm he is
Does he deserve the Mr.
there.
in his
Is
name?
he fine-ish? Not really, but
Depends on how you describe fine.
he's alive.
Some would say suffering. Others might say critically damaged. I'd say a doctor might say on the verge of death.
Might.
Like his heart is not doing great.
It's palpitating at very irregular beats. I think part of that is
Ooh,
probably
yeah, not
adrenaline
good.
is still pumping through him. You can see he's like staring daggers into Ouroboros, but he's afraid if he lets go of his jaw, it might fall off.
I guess now the question is, do we let him live or do we? Yeah, I don't know. Not. Those bullets hurt, man.
Villain or not, he still needs medical attention.
Don't kill me. I have information.
Okay, spill it.
I can't.
Do you have something that can give us the information?
You don't trust me, and I get that. But I have...
Okay. I'm gonna pull out a freaking first aid kit that I had out earlier. Like a little bit just to bandage myself up. I'm gonna just like wrap it around his jaw a little.
Okay, are you actively trying to help him out here?
Yeah. I can tell where he's at. I can
Can
see
I
well enough.
can I talk her through it? Do you know first aid?
Relatively. I mean I do it to
'Cause
myself.
I have first aid. I
If
literally
you have
have
it,
the
fucking do
trait.
it. Go for it. Really, do you you know what? Why don't I hold him and you fix him?
I mean, honestly, Ouroboros, you could do both at the same time.
Yeah, I'm doing both at the same time.
Yeah,
because
so-
I'm holding him with
Yeah,
my
yeah.
glowy eyes.
So, like, you're still concentrating on him, but you take the first aid kit from Still Spirit's hands, and she's sort of surprised for a minute, but then probably remembers that you've been a professional hero for a while. Go ahead and make me a logic check with edge.
Hell yeah. Great.
You know what? It probably could be worse for him.
I was about to say that's enough to stop the bleeding. I think the DC is 10, if I'm not mistaken. Don't
Good.
lawyer me in the comments, please. So you take a moment, bandage his jaw, make sure that the multiple concussions are not going to be, fatal forever.
At least the lights are out.
You've stopped the bleeding. He is still in critical condition, but he is not on the verge of death, as it were.
I've done what I can do for now, but you need to give us this information so we can get you to a proper medical facility.
You can't do that.
Why?
They'll have me killed.
Well, you shot me with a bunch of bullets.
Yeah, well, I have a guy who's a lot stronger than all of you who threatened to kill me. You can see he takes a moment. I need you to promise me that you'll let me come with you.
Oh,
I'll keep an eye on him.
You have to understand, I am in a rock and a hard place. I thought if I got this job done, I wouldn't have to deal with him anymore.
Yeah, but do you not remember the
Okay,
last
who's
time I
him?
fought you?
Please just promise me.
I'm okay with it, but you don't get any of your gear.
Fine, I don't care.
Does he seem like he's telling the truth, roughly? Like, is he actually? Or is he
Great
just trying to, like-
question.
I want to know if he's just trying to save his hiney over here.
Make me an ego check. This would be against his ego defense.
Oh shoot!
Ego? Wait, hold up.
By the way, if anybody wants to make this roll, you're more than welcome to.
Also, technically it's not reliable, but like it's pretty good.
Man, this wall is made out of wall.
My hearing's pretty good that I could technically tell whether or not he's lying to me.
No. Heightened Senses 2 does not help you determine if someone's lying. It helps you perceive things.
Like his heartbeat.
They can even listen to the heartbeat of a person in the same room to see if they are lying, although this is as reliable as a traditional lie detector, far from 100%
Right.
admissible in court. Yeah, listen, it does, they could,
Right, I'm just telling you, like, it's not going to inherently help you here.
I want it to.
Okay, so you're specifically paying attention to his heartbeat.
Yeah, I want to tell if he's, like, elevated. I just want to tell when he's...
Well, his heartbeat is already
I was
erratic.
gonna say it's already pretty messed up.
I know, but, like, I can... Listen.
You can listen.
Fine,
We're
never
just saying
mind,
it's
fine.
not going to help you much.
Fuck you.
Okay. Does anybody else want to make a roll?
No.
I think that's
Okay. I'll say, Crackshot and Still Spirit don't get much of anything except that he's scared for his life. You can't really discern if he's telling the truth per se, but you presume that based on the fact that he's willing to talk in the first place means that he's more reliable than a lot of other criminals who would just like off themselves or try to go out with a bang. Right, there's some persuasiveness happening here. You just can't tell if the information he's giving you is reliable.
I want to check him for bugs.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, do you want to
Well-
pat down? Make me a vigilance check. Well, okay, so first of all, let me describe his suit to you. It looks sort of plush on the outside, but like most things about Mysterio, it is a facade. He is not, in fact, as built as his suit would let you believe. He's actually quite scrawny on the inside, and you're now sort of feeling that against the sort of carbon fiber exterior that makes his muscles. You can tell that underneath the suit is an exoskeleton that gives him some superior strength, and whatever technology was inside him was mostly surrounded in the helmet. Probably not a good design. Maybe part of the reason that Tony fired the guy, but yeah. Yeah, his suit is pretty much deactivated, and you don't necessarily find any bugs.
Okay, keep talking.
Promise me.
Yeah, you're fine.
Promise you until you backstab us again, and then your dead is dead.
I need it from Ouroboros. He's the only one of you I can trust.
Crackshot looks down sad.
Well,
I've
to
got
be
it.
fair,
Well, you also have a reputation.
yeah. While everybody's like talking, Ouroboros has not like taken his eyes away. Like he's direct eye contact, looking him in. Says, "Fine, but if you make a single move, both Crackshot and Q will be your guards."
You can see he just nods very shakily and takes a gulp. What I'm about to say to you sounds crazy, but I fell into a tough situation and a guy offered me help.
Who's the guy? You keep mentioning that.
You're not gonna know him by name. Maybe you will, he says, pointing to Crackshot. He goes by Mojo. He's an alien.
Oh no!
Jojo.
He recently came into a acquisition, we'll call it. Have you heard of the Infinity Stones?
Oh,
Oh.
No.
Have we?
in
I'll
this
leave it-
universe, is that common knowledge?
No, actually. It wouldn't be.
Okay.
Crackshot definitely has heard of the Infinity Stones, but he couldn't tell you what they are, besides really powerful.
No.
I'm not a teacher on this stuff. Basically, there are fundamental forces in the universe, and these stones represent that. The one he has controls reality.
Of course he does.
Do you know what they are?
This is out of character.
Oh, I was gonna say, Crackshot, you okay?
Crackshot just in the corner, sweating bullets, like, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Listen to me.
It's a-
Okay.
You don't want to mess with this guy, but that's who you're heading towards.
Is that
He's-
who you were putting that on that radio frequency?
Yes. He wants to take control of communication devices on Earth. It's part of his conquest plan. He wants to make, and I fucking kid you not, he wants to make a reality show out of the planet.
Of course he does.
It's
What?
at this point that Slateskin goes, yeah, we thought you had a glass dome, but you're really a glass jaw. Yeah.
Nice.
It took all
Right?
this time.
Can
I'm
I,
gonna fist bump. I'm gonna fist bump Louis.
oh wait, no, I'm
Can-
concentrating
can I,
on this grapple, never mind.
His
Can
logic
I
is still
make a
recovering
roll to
from
see
the
if
anger.
You know anything about this Mojo guy?
Oh yeah, absolutely. What would that be? I guess that would be maybe logic? Yeah, we're gonna go with logic. I'll give you edge since you come from space.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Well, just in case. Alright, yeah, I figured.
Okay, so
I
I'm
love
not gonna
that show.
I'm not gonna tell you everything, right? But this means that you remembered what you remember very well. You got a fantastic success. Here's what you put together.
Mm-hmm.
There was this guy named Thanos trying to collect the stones. You heard that if he got them all, the universe would be in total terror. You heard rumors that it was impossible to collect all the Infinity Stones because it required a lot of sacrifice, and a king is typically not the guy to do that. What begins to make sense, though, is Mojo, and subsequently his Mojo world, is infamous for being a scourge world filled with gladiatorial combat, terrible reality television that preys upon the weak and subjects them to horrors beyond imagination in order to get entertainment. You know a personal friend that disappeared to Mojo World and never came back. What you're presuming about this whole situation is that Mojo is building an empire, and one that's going to make everyone's life on Earth a lot more difficult. Mysterio might be a powerful pawn in the scheme, but at the end of the day, he's a pawn. Mojo is a schemer. In order to get the wealth that he has now, it took years of skeeving and silver-tonguing across the galaxy to get the resources that he has now. His private militia is more powerful than almost any other planet in the universe. So it's kind of a scary prospect that he'd be trying to expand his reach.
I'll relay the basics of the info.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so this Mojo, I honestly don't know what the proper term to call him is. It's like a king or emperor. He's a weird ruler of a planet that really likes making sport of death and bad reality TV. I don't know, it doesn't sound as serious when I say it that way, but it's worse than I'm making it sound, I assure you.
It's worse when you have no free will against the guy. He strips you of your identity and puts you in front of thousands of people to die.
And that.
He said he'd spare me if I could get this job done, but you kept getting in my way.
Well, sorry.
Not well. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but do you really think he's gonna let you live if he's this bad, regardless of what you do for him?
I don't know. I was trying to save my skin. Do you think anyone would believe me?
You do realize we're living in a world of superheroes and of people like beyond our reach and out of the stars and aliens.
Hi.
Or
Look,
Thor!
I'm lucky that you guys have an alien with you. I guarantee without his vouch, you wouldn't trust me at all.
I mean, I still
not
don't
wrong
trust
there.
you.
Look, I know what your mission is. I've been following you.
Ew, stalker.
Yes, but it was for a job. Now that my cover's blown,
Well, you suck at it.
we could work together, okay? To find this wicked kid. If they have the kind of magic that the Scarlet Witch does, they might be able to help us contend with Mojo.
Ouroboros? What's your opinion?
I was muted.
Bruh.
Are you saying stuff?
Yeah, Ouroboros looked him in the eyes and said, "Let's get this clear. We are not working together. You are working for us. The only time you are ever going to open your mouth is when we ask for your information. Anything else, you will sit still and stay silent. Understood?"
He gives a very snarky thumbs up.
So you hurt my dog, so.
Good.
I'm
Let's
gonna
keep moving.
Put my
then.
arm around him. I'm gonna put my arm around him and like kind of lean in close and go. So, can you make a car disappear?
You can see he rolls his neck and you can hear the bones pop. Yes.
Can you make
Hey.
Q disappear?
Yes.
Like right now?
I'll need some time to fix my technology.
Slateskin, let's not push him. His jaw's already broken enough.
He shouldn't have gone invisible. I don't know.
Well, let's get you out of here. Do we still call you Mysterio?
We've been still
or,
for
like-
too long. We need to keep moving.
Do you have another name we can call you?
Only if you're making me tell you.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, you're just not being Mysterio right now, so like, you can give me an alias if you want. I don't care. I could probably look you up online if I really cared.
Okay, Mysterio is an alias. Can we get going?
Sure.
What's behind this door?
Yeah, so with some tense discussion being put to the side, are you allowing Mysterio to move of his own free will?
Sorry, what?
You
I
cut
said-
out.
Are you allowing Mysterio to move of his own free will?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Whenever he gave his snarky thumbs up, I dropped the grapple.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, with that, you put him down, and you can see he very shakily takes a couple of steps. You can see that he's still quite winded. And he very shakily makes his way past Slateskin over to the door that Q is standing at. This is the one that gets you out of the state. It was an escape hatch built by the lizard years ago. He hasn't been active in quite a few years.
But he could still be down here?
No. After Spider-Man's death, Doc Ock went on a bit of a purge. Killed most of the rogues gallery.
Oh.
I'm sure you would know about that, Q.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right. If you could give me a moment, I'm going to collect what's left of my drones, and then we can start heading out.
Sounds good to me.
Takes him about 15 minutes, and you can see now that a lot of the action is quieted down and the buzz of battle has stopped, you can hear like the light hovering of fans as he walks up and plucks a small device out of the air. And he does this repeatedly, about 10 or so times. Some of them were already smashed on the ground, others were shot by bullets, and he sort of stuffs them in the back satchel on his suit. I don't have time to fix all this right now, but if we're gonna get safe passage, I know a way.
Well, I trust you.
Great. He opens the very large wooden door, and on the other side is a dirt tunnel that extends for miles. We walk this way.
You first.
You can see that he limps over to the door and sort of braces himself on the frame before stepping down about a foot onto the tunnel and begins to walk. Are you following him?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
I assume you're bringing Whipper along?
Oh, absolutely. I am pampering this poor baby.
Yeah, scared for his life.
He's in my arms currently.
Yeah, probably a good place to be. Okay, if there are no objections, you begin to walk down the long dirt path, and that is where we are going to end session for tonight.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. If you decided to listen, if you want, you can rate this podcast. It does help us out. Or you can give us a like on YouTube, comment, share all the good stuff. You know how this works. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Well,